Right, good morning, welcome back. Now, 2 days, held every single PSI. It's 40 pounds of air in there and it's still absolutely holding, no leaks whatsoever. I'm absolutely over the moon with that, I can't say it enough. Superb result, not just physically, but they look epic. Supermoto style, I absolutely love it. Now, not resting on any laurels here, I've still got an awful lot to do. So today, let's get this carefully out of the way and set it to one side, and let's tear this ugly, nasty old back end out. Swing arm, suspension, everything, take that old chain out of the way and see what we need to order. Hopefully, not much. I've already ordered the shock absorber. I know that's already shot. That was a big expense, but there's bearings and bushes and seals and all manner of things in there. This bike's had 2 decades of life, but only 17,000 miles. So it may not be worn out, but if any water and weather has got in there, it could be a right old mess. So let's get it ripped apart, see what it looks like. Nice. That'll need a new gasket. Okay, I'm sealing up that tiny area at the bottom of the casing because most of these sprocket covers come off with what I call dry external access, but that to me is wet access, which is straight through to the sump. That's why I had a gasket round it that will need replacing, because it appears that Triumph's design is that this shaft is internal right to the outside point. The actual output shaft rubber seal lives in the casing, so I'll have a close look at that. It wasn't weeping or anything, but that area there, if I'm cleaning all this gritty gunk off, I don't want any of it going through that hole into the sump and then floating around the oil, killing the internals of my engine. This stuff is absolutely vicious and you wouldn't want it inside your engine. So that's why I've sealed that absolutely completely, so nothing can get in there until I'm ready to put the casing back on in the future with a new gasket. No gurning. Gotcha. No gunning. Right, there we are, all gone. Nothing in the rear end now, and a whole bench full of mini projects. One of our long-term viewers said to me recently that when he attacks a motorcycle project, it's intimidating. And sometimes there's so much to do that he loses his way with it, and stuff that's done wrong and out of sequence, and it just gets in a mess. Well, that's very easy to do if you try and view your project as a whole, as an entire thing. In my view, a long-term full motorcycle project is actually a compound thing. It is a series of mini projects, one after another, whether it be rebuilding a caliper or machining a bolt to fit a certain part, whatever it is. If you don't have a time limit and you're not under some sort of schedule or deadline, then time is irrelevant. Take your time and enjoy the process. A project like this is a series of many little tiny mini steps. Take time and pride and dignity in each step and make the best job of it you can in your own skills and financially you can afford. And then one day, right at the end, you'll stand back and there's nothing left to do. And you've got a beautiful, stunning bike that everybody admires. And hopefully that will happen with this one. But that's it for today. Rear end stripped, a big bench full of stuff. I'll see you next time.